With the Fletcher's log cabin installed, we have made some progress toward our goal of remodeling the village, but obviously there is still quite a bit to do. So I made a list of things to try to do today, as well as some things that maybe I could try to do today, but I suspect that I will not have the time. And there's rain. And there's rain. And I can't sleep, because it's daytime. But this is fine, because first item on our list, I should go and check and see if the pumpkin has grown. Okay, never mind, that's thunder. We're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna locate a bed, and we're going to sleep. And, okay, yeah, I mean, do I have copper to make a rod? Sure. Do I feel like dealing with it? Absolutely not. If I can sleep and get rid of the rain, Thank you. Right, okay. Check the pumpkin. That's what we were going to do. We were going to check and see if the pumpkin had grown. The pumpkin has grown. Okay, excellent. Thank you. And then it has occurred to me, I mean, I specifically put this plant all the way over here so it wouldn't get trampled, and I've realized it's next to all these blocks. All it would take is one, like, errant sheep or some other mob to go ahead and try to jump up this hill, and that would, trample the pumpkin. So, this just needs to get knocked back just a tiny bit so that I do not have to worry about that, because obviously I do not want the pumpkin to get trampled. So now I just need to grab a copper block, which did I actually bring copper blocks back with me from the chamber? It doesn't look like I actually did. That's fine. I have copper right here. Make a block. I need to grab shears. And I'm trying to think of where it might be helpful to have a copper golem. Because I could put one over by the chests, but again, I'm trying to move stuff away from that area. But I wonder if, since this is already kind of like a work area, if it might make sense to have just a little guy running around up top here. And there we are. I should pick up those seeds. Just gonna pick those up real quick. Now, when I wrote that the copper friend must be named eventually, I just meant that at some future point, we should probably assign the copper golem a name. However, given how many people have complained that these things work incredibly slowly, it might be kind of funny to name it eventually. Otherwise, if you have other name suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. It'll probably be a while till I find another name tag. That, or I think if he oxidizes, I think we can just pick him up and name him in the anvil, which would save a name tag. But I guess if he's here, then this could be wood storage. I could place some chests in here with wood. How did that happen? I'm gonna assume that means you're new. Do you have it? You will buy potatoes. Thank you for buying potatoes. There is Lush Cave that I could go to. I think I will pass, but wait, what was on the pickaxe? Granted, I have a good pickaxe. That is not that. Just efficiency 2. Really? Okay, if that's the spruce, if I put the spruce in here, will the copper friend be able to figure it out? The copper friend keeps wandering downstairs, which, fair enough, I guess that's where the people are. I understand it's probably lonely to be up in the attic space. But let's see. Can the copper friend figure it out? Nope, that's not the right one. That is not what I intended for you to do. But I guess, you know what? I guess very well. That can be spruce. That can be the spruce chest, I suppose. If I put dark oak in here, okay, I can put the oak things in here, and then I can put the cherry in this chest, and hopefully the copper golem can figure it out. I mean, they've worked most of their way through the supply of spruce, so that's good, right? I just realized with these pumpkin seeds, I forgot that shearing the pumpkin would give us seeds. I should probably go ahead and plant this. Ooh, and there's another pumpkin. Granted, I don't really have in mind anywhere that I would also like to have another golem, so I think for now, we'll just put this away somewhere. I think I will sleep, and then I'm going to chop down some more trees. Not necessarily because I need wood, but I could use the saplings to compost. Though it would not hurt for me to go ahead and get some more dark oak while I'm thinking about it. Because I don't know if the amount of dark oak I already have is enough or if I will need more, and it's just better to have the resources ready to go. Also, I can remember to use the fortune hoe to get the saplings. Plant you, and I guess plant you here, and then I have 2 extra that I just kind of need to awkwardly hold on to until I can get more. It has occurred to me that while I said I am trying to do this so that I can get stuff to compost, there is a non-zero chance that I am once again using chopping down trees as a way to procrastinate doing what I actually need to do. Because if I look at the list of things I need to do, yes, I need to decorate using some glow lichen, and I'm going to use those dark oak shelves that they just added as some sort of wainscoting. But I also would like to make an auto wool farm, because, I mean, I have all these nice diamond tools with all these really good enchants, as well as these really good pants. I would really hate to lose them in lava or fire. So sooner or later, and preferably sooner, I'm gonna want to get some netherite, which means I'm gonna have to go netherite mining, and that's just a lot less painful if I have a wool farm ready to go. But of course I haven't figured out what I want the wool farm to look like, so I'm kind of just a little bit, how do I want to go about this? And it's easier if I chop down trees, then I don't necessarily have to think about actually figuring out what I want it to look like right now. I mean, there's also the other things about I need to figure out where I can put beds for the villagers, and like, yeah, I guess I could just add some beds to that second floor of the cabin, but I've had a handful of jobs myself, and if I had to sleep in the same building as any one of them, I think I would, as the hip youth say, crash out. So I think it would be better if I could make like maybe some sort of apartment building, like where I think those 2 buildings on the far side of the village, I think that might be a good location for some housing. That would be a little bit nicer than just living in the attic of your work. Like, if that's the type of situation you are in, I'm not saying it's a bad situation. I'm just saying that for me personally, I don't think I would do well. And then I would also like to make a library for the librarians, because it would just be nice to have them be more centralized rather than just have their lecterns spread throughout the village in the nonsensical manner that they are right now. So, I should take the saplings I have, see if that's enough to get some bone meal, because the whole reason I need the bone meal is to get the glow lichen to decorate the walls with. Okay, please, villager, do not come over here. Do not come over here. Do not come over here. Excellent, I have 1 bone meal. I was hoping for more bone meal, but that's okay. I have the shears. They're not looking that great. I should probably either replace them or put mending on them. Either activity is an option. But I think I saw glow lichen in the cave past the pumpkin pond. Okay, if I could just come down here, there should be some glow lichen somewhere. I think I see lights over in that direction, which I don't think I've been at, but I don't know if the lighting is supposed to do that. I feel like that was weird and not supposed to happen. Ooh, copper. Alright, focus. Stay focused. I would like to have... Ooh, there's 2 pieces of glow lichen. I will take both of you. Thank you. Oh wait, there's glow lichen right there. It's right, I mean, it's right here. It's right here. I could just pick it up. And now I have 3 glow lichen. There's glow lichen here. How did I miss this? I guess because I wasn't looking backwards. I was facing that direction, so I didn't think to look behind me. But anyway, I have 5 pieces of glow lichen. I will need more, but this is enough to start. I might as well grab another pumpkin, since it's here. And since I'm here, I could compost the pumpkins, because I think that does give you quite a bit of progress. Future me's probably going to be upset, but progress demands that we make sacrifices. Progress demands that we make sacrifices. Well, 5 is enough that I can at least start to show you what I mean. I just need to figure out how do you make the shelves? Oh, it's the stripped logs. Okay. I need more axes. Did I use all of the axes? Okay, I somehow managed to use... Nope, never mind. Of course I didn't use all the axes. Why would I think I had used all of the axes? Of course there are more. Okay, and make a shelf. I'm surprised that this gives me 6. I don't know why I thought it would give me less, but I won't complain. I will not complain. Anyway, this is enough for me to show what I would like to do. Oh no, it's occurred to me I haven't figured out what to do about the corners. You know, I was thinking that I had to do this in this building, but maybe there isn't space. Because what I was going to do was that, and then I thought the glow lichen kind of looks like a wallpaper. But, that might actually not be necessary. I mean, I can do that, but then I run into the issue of I can't do that on both sides of the wall. I mean, I suppose one solution would be that I just take the villager's workstation and I put it in the corner. And then we don't have to acknowledge the fact that I don't have the wainscoting in the corner. We can just pretend that everything... Okay, if you could please just move, because I can't place this. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I think we just pretend... We just pretend that there's wainscoting behind the workstation. Yeah, I think that works. I think that's fine. If I could just have you scoot a bit. Thank you. So I still need a lot more bone meal to get more glow lichen. But, there's at least progress kind of being made on making this just a little less drab. Because the nice thing about the glow lichen is it will also help with the light levels. Because, I mean, I do have both of these lanterns here, but I feel like it could just use a little something. Man, this thing is cute. I'm surprised that the chest oxidized so quickly. I'm glad that our little friend hasn't, though. That would be kind of sad if you were already oxidized, so I'm glad that that is not the case. Well, I guess until such time as I have more stuff to make bone meal with, I can strip these logs. Wait, I have potatoes. I just remembered, baked potatoes are super good for getting bone meal. And I think the bone meal is more valuable to me than the chance to get maybe 2 emeralds from a wandering trader. I'm gonna need to get more potatoes. But this is a good start. We don't have potatoes here, do we? I should bring potatoes here. Okay, there is iron in this bundle. I will also have to figure out what to do with these pots. But that is a future activity. Interesting that the decoration gets placed away from you. I suppose that might make decorating a bit more difficult, but it's not the end of the world. Right, I wanted to make more shears, because I'm going to need multiple sets of shears for the wool farm anyway, so it's not a problem that I'm making more shears. I feel like that makes it a little cramped. actually. Yeah, no, that's terrible. Let's not do that. Okay, that makes sense. I think that's fine. And then maybe I just don't bother with that wall there, because I think if I do that, that seems just kind of... Yeah, there's a chance that I catch my head on it, so I think we pass on that location. I think we won't put it here because it'll make it harder to get up and down the stairs. But I think along the sides where I'm not walking, it is perfectly fine. And so I guess I can put it there. I mean, I'm not thrilled about this corner, but I don't know. Like, I have something in that corner. I don't know what to put in this corner because it seems kind of weird if I take one of these Fletchers and just stick them over here. I mean, I guess I could get another toolsmith. I could get another toolsmith. I could get another toolsmith. And they might sell me something different. They might sell me something good. Not that the stuff I'm getting isn't good, but just, you know, they might sell me something interesting. Make a smithing table. And now there is the potential for another toolsmith, but I don't know that there's quite enough people for there to be another toolsmith. But there could be in the future. Well, would you look at that? The lanterns have fully oxidized. I don't know that I have a strong preference. I mean, I like the color blue, so I'm kind of inclined to lead towards having them be oxidized. It does make them stand out from all of the, like, warm tones of the wood, so maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. I mean, the glow lichen ends up being like a greenish color, so maybe... Yeah, maybe we let the lanterns oxidize. Maybe we let them oxidize. I didn't happen to bring potatoes with me, did I? Just out of curiosity. Because they are really good for bone meal after you bake them. If not, I can head back to spawn and get them. I guess I head back to spawn and get them. Alright, time to grab Hannah and head back to spawn. Why, Hannah, why are you going up the mountain? That is exactly what I did not want you to do. If you could please come back to the ground over here, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. And back to spawn we go. If I were intelligent, I would make another pathway. That might be something to do, but I don't know that I want to do it today, because I'd have to get obsidian. I'd also have to figure out where I want to put the portal. Well, at least this flight over towards spawn will give me some time to think about how I would want to proceed. Okay, we're back. Just gonna... I guess this is as close as I can get. And... get as many potatoes as I can pick up. I mean, I guess I should at least fill this in the rest of the way with wheat. If I'm gonna be doing that, I might as well just harvest the whole thing, because I can compost the seeds as well. That's harvested, so now I just compost all these seeds. So I got 7 bone meal from that. I have all these potatoes. I don't know that I necessarily need the wheat, so I will put that away for now. I'll take these potatoes with me, because I did not realize they were in there. I felt like there was something else I wanted to grab while I was here. I mean, it wouldn't hurt if I took some pale oak saplings with me, because maybe I'll want to decorate with white wood. And for that matter, I guess I could take an oak sapling with me. And I could take a birch sapling with me. And then I think that's pretty much all the trees I currently have access to. Was there anything else I needed here? Sugarcane. I could take the sugarcane with me, and I could set up an automatic sugarcane farm, because I'm going to be over there anyway. And I could use the paper to trade with the librarians, so that I can unlock the normal lanterns. Granted, I think I might be getting accustomed to the new fancy copper lanterns, so I might end up not using normal lanterns at all, but it's always better to have options than not. I'm not seeing redstone. I guess I never got around to redstone. Yeah, I guess I didn't go super deep. I didn't mine super deep while I was over here, so I guess that makes sense. Okay, Hannah, if you could please come closer. Okay, do I need to maybe we try this from the top of the tower. Okay, we try this from the top of the tower. Hannah, if you could... Okay, if you could just come out from under... Okay, we will try this. Okay, I did not suffocate in the block, because fortunately those are all slabs. But I think we're good to go. Feel like there's something I'm forgetting, and I hate the idea that I might forget something because it takes so long to fly back here. That I think we just go, because it's already been... This trip has taken an entire day. That is how slow flying on these things is. Not sure if it's obvious by my voice, but it is a different day in real life, so, hopefully I remember everything I was hoping to do. I guess it's good I wrote everything in this book. At least I think I wrote everything. I'm not gonna open it now, because again, I don't want to risk this flying with the gas taking even longer than it already is. Yeah, I definitely need to make another pathway at some point. I think I might sleep the night away just to make it a little less painful. Maybe I need to go up to get a good vantage point. My tree growing area is over here, which is conveniently located next to the log cabin with the Fletchers. So if I want to make some farmland so that I can compost baked potatoes for bone meal, I should put the farmers near the farmland, but not accessible to the farmland, because I'm really gonna need those potatoes. And also, like, I could compost the baked potatoes by hand, but it's gonna be a lot less painful if I'm able to take the composters and make them into composter arrays. And I could just have extra composters in addition to what the farmers have, but then some other villager is gonna get tied up with thinking they should be a farmer because it's there. So I just need to probably relocate that. So, I mean, that's where the farmland is now. I guess I could make my way over there and see if there's any good flat spots that maybe only require minor terraforming. I mean, this is pretty flat. This area right here. This area down here is also remarkably flat. Ooh. Is this anything? I can't see. That is copper, though. I would like to have that copper. And I guess I should just peek my head in and... Okay, I'm gonna guess that cave noise means that, this is quite the cave, then? Oh boy, this is... Okay, wait. If I just take this like an additional couple of feet... Well, this is, this is a little disappointing. Here I was, thinking maybe I'd found a good entrance to caves nearby. I should know by now that would be entirely too convenient. Ooh, iron. I will take the iron. Because while I did get a bunch of hoppers from the trial chamber for the composting arrays, I'm still gonna need iron for shears and other bits. Well, with that being the case, I at least don't need to feel guilty about closing this cave-in. So, that's good to know. Ooh, and that's right, there's bees here. And the bees would actually make the crops grow faster. So yeah, maybe this area over here is the perfect spot to set up some farmland. But it has occurred to me, I brought all these potatoes, they are not baked. I should bake them very quickly. Do I have more cobblestone with which to make... There is cobblestone. I can make... Actually, I could make multiple... No, you know what? I'll start with one smoker for now. And I can make more smokers in the future. I do not have wood. Of course I put all the wood in the Fletcher cabin. Like some kind of person who's trying to be organized would. Smoker. And of course if I have a smoker and I make enough villagers that there's one who's unemployed, there's eventually going to be a butcher. Those green particles mean there's a butcher already. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna have to figure out what makes sense for a butcher to also be doing near the farmers in terms of, like, what sort of building I make for them. Well, while that's working, maybe try and at least lay out the farmland. I should make more torches so that it will be easier for me to mark out what I want to do. Wait, I forget. Which way? Okay, it runs this way. Good. I would like it to be long in that direction. Because I feel like every time I make a farm, it ends up not going neatly with the lines in the texture. And if I can help that this time, I very much would like to. And I guess if I get a whole bunch of seeds, I guess I should have brought the wheat seeds with me, because then I could have had wheat to go around the potatoes. But it's fine. So the extra on the ends to account for fencing. Because obviously I don't want animals trampling the crops, because that would not be ideal. Okay, first batch of potatoes is done. I should fix my pickaxe while I'm thinking of it. One of the good things about nighttime is there's no farmer to take my bone meal. Right, I should place the sugarcane until I'm ready to make an auto farm. That's sorted out. And then I can go ahead and plant this birch tree. And plant the oak as well. I don't know why I brought an oak tree, because oak is everywhere. And I guess I'll plant the dark oak as well. Question is, how far do I want to go with this? I mean, I guess it could run the length of the village. I mean, I don't know at what point it just becomes excessive. So the point of the torches is for me to be able to visualize how much space would be taken up by farmland. And I'm trying to think if this amount of farmland, if this is excessive, or given the size of the village, is that a good amount of farmland? Because eventually I will want there to be more villagers, so it would make sense to have a lot of farmland to support that kind of population. Yeah, I think I'm okay with the location. Do I go even further? Why not? I have enough torches. I mean, that would kind of make sense, because if it comes all the way to here, that does mean that it's pretty much the length of the entire village, which seems right. I am going to have to figure out something for you, but that's probably going to be another day. More potatoes to compost, but you're back at work, so maybe I just leave that to be a nighttime activity. Yeah, I think this is a good spot to have it end, and that double torches to remind me that this is where the fence goes. I think that should be good. So now it's just the work of flattening this all out and making sure that there's no walls of blocks such that something will come in and trample the crops. because that would obviously not be ideal. Actually, you know what? I just filled this up, but it might make sense to have... Maybe I won't leave this be a pond, but it might make sense to at least have a water source on this level. That way I'm not constantly going up to the farms just to grab a singular bucket of water. Well, I can at least think about this while I work. I think at this point I just start with placing the water, and then I'll till the soil and plant everything at the end. And it's raining. I mean, I guess I don't need it to not be raining. Actually, I think, does rain make crops hydrate faster? This might actually be very good. I do want to make sure I sleep so that I don't have to deal with this in the day. You know what? I'm just gonna sleep. I'm just gonna sleep because I don't trust myself to be able to tell when it will be too late to sleep to get rid of the rain. Excuse me, I just need to borrow this real quick. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to compost the potatoes. It's fine. I can do that on a different day. Night. I can do that tonight. I will remember to do it tonight. Okay, I need to make sure the dirt is up on this level. You know, I guess I don't need to level it out super much, because I could have like a retaining wall here. Because that would make sense. Yeah, wherever there's like a huge change in elevation, I don't have to necessarily worry about smoothing the terrain out. I will just add a retaining wall. Okay, so time to till the soil. It's good that I have two incredible diamond hoes, because I don't remember what the durability is on these, but I'm hoping it is enough to get the job done. That horse looks really cool. You look really cool. Can I ride you? Oh, you might be slow. Oh, you seem really slow. I will be back after I get a saddle. Very cool horse. There you are. Oh, you're very slow. Yeah, it's... Like, your jump is decent, but this is just sad. Well, at least I can make another bundle at some point. Right, I see one of the villagers is already checking out the farmland. I hope it passes inspection. Another cool horse. Maybe I just need to keep the saddle on me at this point. Okay, time to see if this horse is going to be my friend or if it's going to be a bundle. Oh, it's fast. It's very fast. Question is, can it jump? It can jump! Okay, I could not quite jump onto the roof, but yes. Nope. Okay, let's try that again. Can I... Okay, let's try this again. Can I hop from rooftop to rooftop? Okay, I can almost hop from rooftop to rooftop. I can definitely hop from this rooftop to this rooftop. And I can hop back. Okay, it takes some damage, but it's fine. It's fine. You know what? You get added to the corral. If I can just get that saddle back, thank you. I am getting quite the collection of horses. Oh, I just realized I forgot to plant the pale oak saplings. I mean, the thing about the white wood, it is very pretty, but it's so incredibly, like, bold? I don't know what the word is, but, like, it's just so out there that I'm not quite sure what I will use it for just yet. But again, it's better to have the option than to not have it. Okay, so the last bit of land I need to till is this row where the torches are. But I think before I take them down, I should really fence everything in. And, I'm not sure what I want to use to fence things in. What do I want to use to fence things in? Well, I can compost the potatoes while I think about it. Okay, that's 22 bone meal. I guess it wouldn't hurt for me to go ahead and do what I need to do for the inside of the log cabin. Okay, well, that's the downstairs wallpapered, and part of the upstairs, I guess? Yeah, I think we could do... I think if I could at least get this wallpapered. I don't know that the rest of the upstairs really needs anything, but it would at least be nice if I could get those last 4 blocks. Hey, well, I mean, I guess I've been borrowing enough of the villagers' beds. I guess it makes sense that they would borrow mine. You know what, with it being daytime, maybe I just go ahead and I clean up the torches, because I don't need them to see anymore since it's daytime. Maybe by the time I'm done cleaning up the torches and tilling the last bit of farmland, maybe I'll realize what I need to do. Okay, so, my computer just decided to crash while I was in the middle of doing some tilling. So, I did some diagnostics. Nothing strange came up. I'm a little concerned that the thumbnail for this world is the same as it was when I last had to leave, but I'm hoping that means that it will be okay. I did make a copy of it. So I guess we open it up and we see if it works. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty shaken. That's the first time that my computer has decided to crash in the middle of a recording. Thankfully, I moved over to using the .mkv files, because apparently those are so much better for these kinds of situations. Please. Okay, alright. So, this farmland is here. So, okay, cool. There's, like, duplicate torches. Okay, so I guess what we do is we see if I'm able to break these. You turning translucent. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life right now. I really don't need that. Okay, I picked up the torches. So now it's tilling the soil. This is, I don't know exactly what block I was on when it decided to panic. I've never... I mean, maybe it was just a fluke. Maybe it was just a fluke, but every additional block I till feels like a step towards something terrible. Okay, maybe it's just... Okay, you know what? Alright, I could spend the rest of this panicking, or I just run, and, well, if I come back as audio only, then you know that something terrible happened. Okay, alright, just rip it off like a band-aid. Rip it off like a band-aid, okay? If it's gonna crash, it's gonna crash now. If it's gonna crash, it's gonna crash now. If it's gonna crash, it's gonna crash now. And we're alive. Okay, cool. My computer crashed for seemingly no reason. There don't appear to be any long-term negative side effects. Oh, wait, this is 3. Was it? It might have been this. I guess there's really only one way to find out. And we're alive. Maybe it's this block. No, we're still here. We're still in the game. My computer has not decided to crash. Okay, this has been well and truly unnerving. Not gonna lie, I don't feel like I've accomplished a whole lot, but I feel really, really uncomfortable continuing because I just I mean, if I look at it from a distance, I do have to admit that is quite a bit of land. So even though it doesn't feel like I did a whole lot per se, I guess I did do something. I mean, it would be nice if I would figure out how to fence this in, but yet, after my computer crashing, I think maybe that's a activity for another day. I mean, if I look at my list of things I wanted to do today, first one was make a copper friend, which we definitely did. There he is, walking around. I still don't understand how the chest is, like, completely oxidized, and he's just fine. Perhaps it's not meant to be understood. The other thing was to decorate with lichen wallpaper and dark oak shelf wainscoting, which I did for the most part. I mean, there's those last 4 bits that I would like to cover with glow lichen. So that's mostly done. So the only thing I didn't really get to was to make the auto wool farm. But given that I was interrupted and my computer crashed, I think maybe it's okay that I only got 2 out of 3 things done. I mean, there's also the fact that I prepared all of this farmland, and that wasn't really on my list. Okay, it was on my 3rd page, which was something which I didn't even think I would get to today. That has to count for something. It's just occurred to me, you're not somehow responsible for my computer crashing, are you? You wouldn't be responsible for that, would you? I don't know, he seems kinda guilty to me. Well, in the meantime, I guess I can compost more of these potatoes. I should probably make sure I don't cook all of these, because obviously I need to plant some of them, or I'm not going to have any potatoes to plant. Okay, 9. That should be enough to finish this. And then I can actually say that that second item is done. Do I need to do that section? I mean, it does look better with it on, which unfortunately means that I should really have it across the top of there too. Okay, so it's not done. It's not completely done just yet. Oh, but I don't want to cook all of these potatoes. I do need to plant them or else I'm not going to have any potatoes. So I do need to fence that in. The question is, what manner of fencing do I use? Because yes, I can use like a literal Minecraft fence. Or I could use anything that's a block and a half tall. Or I could use wall blocks. I could also use wall blocks. That is an option. I did bring the stone cutter with me. I don't... Where is the stone cutter? Where is the stone cutter? Okay, no, that is just all wood. That is empty. I didn't leave it out here on the roof. Though that did make me remember that that is messed up and I need to fix that. Which I need a stair to fix that. There's the stone cutter. Okay, well, I have the stone cutter. Let's fix that roof real quick before I forget. Okay, that's fixed. And now we bring the stone cutter here. We make... I mean, I guess I shouldn't do all of it. Let's try 6 of them. And see what we think. I mean, I don't hate it. Actually, I feel like that does look like the type of wall you would have around like a field to keep animals out. I mean, obviously, I need to actually have, like, gates that I can be able to get in. Not to mention, it's important to have light. so that the crops can continue to grow, which means I really need light sources that either sit in the water. Can you waterlog lanterns? If you can waterlog lanterns, grab copper. Oh, I can compost these potatoes. I know I'm doing that thing where I'm in the middle of one task and then I suddenly get distracted by another task, but trust me, I just need to compost these, and then we don't need to think about the inside of the log cabin anymore. Is it the green particles that are making it do the weird bright and then dark thing? Because this is a bit much. This is a bit much. Okay, well if I grow the glow lichen, you know what, do I want it over the stairs? I think, you know what, I think I prefer no glow lichen right above the door. Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe, do I put it over here? I hate to admit that actually does make it look better. So now I've used all of the glow lichen. So if I need more glow lichen, I need to come back here with more bone meal. But it's fine. This is fine. It's now daytime, which means it's not going to be that great for trying to tell if I'm lighting things up adequately. However, it would probably... I did not grab any wood. I should have grabbed wood while I was there. Right, I need wood. I'll take 2 with me while I'm here. And just put you in there. Alright, I want to make copper torches. And... yeah, let's just make a bunch of copper lanterns. Okay, that may have used all of my copper. I may need to smelt more if I want more. Okay, make sure I don't run out of charcoal. And then I guess I'll cook more copper when I'm done with these. Alright, time to find out, can you waterlog lanterns, or will this get rid of the water? Okay! That's mildly annoying, but I think I can deal with it because you will walk over the lantern and you won't trample the crops when you step out. So I think I can deal with that as a light source. Part of me wonders if I should put something better than dirt below there, but like, who's gonna be staring into this, right? I mean, I'm gonna be staring into it, let's be real, but it'll be fine. And there's a stonemason. I didn't know that there were enough unemployed villagers for someone to attach themselves to my stonecutter. What are you selling? Are you selling anything enticing? You're selling bricks. I don't have a need for bricks right now, but I will think about that. Alright, let's place some lanterns. And you know what? I guess I might as well just go ahead and turn the rest of these into walls. And I will make my way around the farm. Okay, I've run out of tough walls, so I think I may need to go back down to the trial chamber and get some more. And we're already here. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can just grab as many tough bricks as my heart desires. Oh! There's a cave. There's a cave. You know, this would probably be the right Y level for redstone, and I could use redstone anyway. I could use redstone if there happens to be any exposed in this cave. Is it... oh, this is just a very tiny cave, a very tiny, pathetic cave. Unless there's something up this way. But I suspect there's gravel up this way. I hate gravel. Oh, I hate gravel. Yep, there is nothing of value. There's gravel, so when I get a flint shovel, and I need to sell the Flesher's flint, I know where to come, but nothing of value. There's more tough bricks here. I assume this is part of the same trial chamber. It would be very interesting if there was somehow a second trial chamber, completely separate from the other one. But, I mean, this is more tough bricks. I won't say no to tough bricks, 'cause then that saves me the time of crafting them. I mean, I guess ideally I would have found an iron ore vein, and then I could just mine the normal tough. I guess that would probably be faster. Oh, this goes up. I suppose I shall also have to go up. Surely I will not regret mining directly upward. Surely this can only go well for me. Well, I don't want to speak too soon, but so far it does in fact seem to be going very well for me. Oh, okay, that's gravel. That is gravel, but I have a shovel. Oh. Well, this isn't a ridiculous amount of gravel. Unless it's becoming a ridiculous amount of gravel. It might be becoming a ridiculous amount of gravel. Perhaps I just turn back the other way. There's plenty of tough bricks that are not underneath gravel in this direction. At least I hope they're not under gravel. Diamonds! Okay, okay, diamonds. There are diamonds there. There's diamonds there. Okay, let's not panic. Let's not panic. I just want to make sure that there is no lava. Because we are below the level where there could be lava, and we are 3 diamonds richer. I thought that was only 2. I cannot believe that is 3. Okay, alright, let's see if this one is also safe. It appears to be safe. And that is a total of 4 diamonds. I mean, it would have been nice if I would have gotten multiple that second time, but, you know what? I won't complain. I am very happy. I am very happy for those diamonds that I did not think I would be getting. I assume I've been through there. That looks like that one waterlogged section, so I'm going to assume I've already been there. I will say my pickaxe is getting concerningly low. I guess with the ancient city right below us, all I'd have to do is just go down and break some skulk. That is something that I could ostensibly choose to do. Maybe I'll mostly fill up the rest of my hotbar with tough bricks, and then I'll pop down to the ancient city and repair my pickaxe. That is definitely something that I could do. Ooh, iron. 4 pieces of iron. Oh, okay, that's lava. Okay. Okay, well, it's fine. It's that there's space between us and the lava. It's fine. You know what? Actually, maybe I just take that as a sign that it's time to head back. It's time to head back and actually head down to the ancient city, repair my pickaxe, and then we'll go back to the surface. Down to the ancient city, and let's see. Like, I think even if I break this with my pickaxe, I should get more durability back. I hope. Yes, that does appear to be what's happening. Ooh, gold. I think I'll pass because my pockets are full, but good to know it's here all the same. It has occurred to me, I don't know if the mending on my pants is posing a problem. I could throw away the flint. I don't care that much about flint. I just realized with the ladder right there, this lava pool is extremely nearby. I can't help but wonder if it... Okay, I could do without that. But I can't help but wonder if this might actually be a decent location for the nether portal, Because the one thing I always worry about with nether portals is that the villagers might wander through. Not that it's necessarily a problem, it's just kind of annoying when that happens. Is that just an errant iron ore, or is this... Is there actually an iron ore vein here? No, I can't get distracted. I can't get distracted. I need to fix my pickaxe. Okay, I'll put this back. Put that back where I found it. And go back to fixing my pickaxe. That's what I need to focus on. More diamonds! And redstone! Oh, okay. I would actually like to take the redstone upstairs, because then I can make auto farms. But my pockets are full. I mean, really, I guess I don't actually need the stone axes. I can get more. I would like to have this redstone. If I could reach back there. I cannot reach back there. There we go. Okay, I have redstone, so I can start building redstone auto farms, which I wanted to make an auto sugarcane farm as well as the auto wool farm. So coming down here was good for more than just repairing my pickaxe. Even more redstone. I may as well take what I can get. It is even more redstone. Oh, my pockets are full. That is not... You know what? I don't want this gravel. I don't want this gravel. Not when I can have redstone. Even more... I can't believe I walked right past these diamonds? Because I thought the cyan color was just from the skulk vein. Very cool. I will take those diamonds. I will very gladly take those diamonds. Even more redstone. You know what? Maybe I stop, because I don't want to throw away even more stuff. I think we stop there with the redstone, and I just focus on fixing my pickaxe the rest of the way. I mean, already it's most of the way done. Don't worry, I'm not going to mine the catalyst. I know that is not a block that I am capable of replacing in peaceful mode, so I am loath to destroy it. Because the texture on it, especially the base texture, it's very interesting. I don't know what I would use it for, but it is interesting, and thus I hate to let it go to waste just to only use it to get XP. You, however, I can replace you. And you're also getting kind of annoying. And with that, we are almost completely repaired. Honestly, I think that might be close enough. I think that's close enough. Considering it was definitely lower than half durability, I am very happy with how repaired it is. So now we can go back to the surface and back to the village. Now we can move these and continue to fence in the farm. Though I am going to need to make some more copper lanterns. I'm also going to need to figure out which gate I would prefer to put with these. I have 26 diamonds now. Granted, that will get chewed up a lot when I start duplicating trims, but that still seems like quite a nice number of diamonds, because I'm still waiting for this to finish. It would not hurt if I made another furnace. There we go. I guess I could compost these until the farmer comes to work, which might be rather quick, but maybe okay. The rain. Come on, man, it's raining. It's raining. You should, yeah, get inside. Get inside. Hopefully it's not a thunderstorm. I hope it's just rain. I hope it's just normal rain. I can deal with normal rain. Okay, well that's bone meal. I don't need to duplicate any more of the lichen now. What I do need to do is grab these and make some lanterns. I wonder if I should just turn this down a bit, because my game seems to be stuttering a bit, and I wonder if that was why things crashed before. I hope it's not why things crashed before. Okay, well, this is enough for me to at least continue working. I don't know if it will be enough copper lanterns to finish, but it's enough to at least continue while the furnaces continue to cook away. And that's the walls in place, and that is the last of the lanterns. So I think that should provide mostly enough light. I mean, it might be a little bit strange in the center section, but I don't know. I don't know if that looks odd or if that's okay. I'll have to see if that makes an appreciable difference in the nighttime. If it does, then I will add more. But in the meantime, I guess it's time to put in some gates. And I guess I could use the dark oak and see what that looks like. And I think the answer is yes. I don't hate it. And yeah, I think I will just place crafting tables underneath the gates. That way if I have to compact any wheat or anything, it'll be mostly painless. No, I made spruce instead. How did I mess that up? How did I mess that up? I'm sure I'll use it at some point. Does that lighten up the center noticeably? I don't know that it did. Yeah, I could put two lanterns in the center, I guess, and see if that makes it any better. But that does look kind of odd. Yeah, I'm not loving how that looks. The only other thing I can think to do is if I would have two gates here. And then... yeah, I don't like the way two gates look side by side. I don't like it that much. I mean, I don't think it's the end of the world if this section is a little darker. I think it'll be fine. Because let's be honest, I don't do a whole lot of stuff in the nighttime if I can help it. Just because it's easier to see in the day. Okay, the farmland is now entirely fenced in, and it's lit up as well as I can do. So, that means it's time to fill it in with some crops. Where did I put the seeds and potatoes? There's the seeds, and there are the potatoes. It's now occurred to me I'm going to regret all of the potatoes that I composted, but I mean, I was able to at least, you know, get the log cabin finished with decorating, so that was kind of important. Maybe not super important, but it was kind of important. Well, it's at least the first row. The first row and a bit of crops are in place. So we may not have gotten everything on our list done, but I think we got quite a bit done, especially considering all of the technical issues involved with this session. So, until next time, take care.